top of the food chain, rocking with the rat tail, king sanitation, covered at the trap mail, murderous assassins are wrapping up.
Yo guys, what is going on? Tim here, and welcome back to another video on the channel. So in today's video, I'll be on After Effects and I'll be teaching you guys how to make a really cool animation. And I don't really know what the title is going to be yet, but it's basically a stroke that's got a rainbow and a ripple effect. It looks really nice, and it's just like a cool animation. And you can use it in like intros and stuff, or anything you guys want. Some of you guys have actually been asking me how I made it. This is why I'm doing it. I used this effect in one of my college projects, and I put it on Twitter, and some of you guys asked me how to make it, so I'll show you guys today. And I'm going to start doing After Effects tutorials for you guys, because I know a lot of you do have it, and then I can upload different types of videos and just appeal to a wider range of people, a wider audience. So it'll be pretty cool. I'm going to start doing this as well. And I am new, like I said guys, but I'm getting better, so I might as well do some tutorials. So first thing you want to do is go to composition, new composition, okay. Then go to layer, new shape layer. Then you want to go to the pen tool, which is right there, and make sure there's no fill and you've got a stroke, and it can be whatever colour you want. And then you want to make sure the stroke width is 10. And then what you want to do is just make whatever shape you want. I'm just going to do something like this. You can literally do whatever you want. Start again actually. I'll just do something like that. Okay, so I've got the stroke done. It's not the best, but it doesn't really matter, it's just an example. You want to go down to the little arrow here to drop down the menu, go to add and go to trim path, and this is where we're going to animate it. You just go to trim path, bring that down, and these are the animating buttons. And what it is, it's all about keyframes. So if I make a keyframe here by clicking this time I think, bring it across a little bit and then change it. So if I bring it up to 100, it'll automatically make a new keyframe because I've just changed the settings. And as we can see, it goes like that. So it starts off at 0 and then ends up at 100. So 0 is full and 100 is right at the end. And we don't want it to do this. We don't want it to start from one side and go, well we do, but we want it to join up with another stroke. So let's just highlight these, bring it across. So we want to make another keyframe where it's the end, and then bring it across, and then bring it down to 0. In fact, we need to swap them two around. So what we get is some sort of like, it should look something like that, the pattern of the keyframes. In fact guys, let me start that again. So you want to start off with a keyframe, start 0, and then move it across, bring it up to 100. So then you get that. And then what you want to do is, just before the start of this one, you want to go to the end, make sure that's at 0, and then bring it across, and then just before that keyframe, bring it up to 100. So what you get is this animation of a little stroke going across this line, and that's what we want to go for. That's a pattern you want to go for as well, so just like that. So we've got the animation done, now we can add some effects to it. So what we're going to do is go to Effect, go to Colour Correction, and then change colour. Oh no, not change colour, sorry. Effect, colour correction. In fact, what you want to do, guys, is make sure the stroke is not white. Make it a different colour, like red or something. And then you want to go to Effect, Colour Correction, Hue and Saturation. And then, let's just get rid of that. Get rid of that as well. So yeah. So at the start of the frames, we're going to go to this little timer here to add a keyframe, and then move the timer along to when it finishes. So when it finishes is right there, and you want to move this along all the way so it hits 1, and make sure that's on 0. So that means it's gone around once, around the colour wheel once. So if we look back at it, it changes colour as it goes across. It looks really nice. But I want it to change colour a bit quicker because we don't see all the colours, we only see a few of them. So what I'm going to do is this. Just move that across. Let's change that back to 0. And I'm going to make sure it goes around twice instead of once. So then when we have a look now, the colour changes a lot faster and it looks really, really nice. And now we're going to add another effect to it. So if you go to Effects, go to Distort, and then go to Ripple. And now we can add a ripple to it. So all you want to do is just go to Radius and bring that up like all the way. And then you can mess around with everything else. So maybe increase that a bit. And you can also add you can add some keyframes so it changes. So I might do that as well. Maybe add a keyframe right there. And then at the start, change it so it's like that. So if we have a look at it now, it's got the ripple. It should look something like this. So it's a really, really nice stroke, and it's like a rainbow and it's got a ripple to it. And what I also like to do is go to Effects, oh no, click on the shape blade, go to Effect, Blur, and then Gaussian Blur, and then you can blur it a little bit. So if we have a look at it now, it'll look really cool. It looks very nice. It would look really good for intros and stuff. But yeah, that's about it for the tutorial. It's really simple, but looks really nice at the same time. It might even look good for signatures and stuff like that. But yeah, that's about it for the video. If you want to see more After Effects tutorials, make sure you hit the like button. Can we break 250 likes? That would be amazing. Subscribe if you are new, and also let me know what video you'd like to see from me next. And yeah, I hope you're having a sick day today, and I'll see you guys in the next video.